Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Don't.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What's happening? What is happening? Technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Did you lose the intro?
It's not functioning.
We need a new intro.
What is happening?
Super high cry fast kick. What else did they put?
It's never done this before. It's
Cat
like
game.
it's like
That
glitched.
game.
Like I can't even get rid of the source.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another. Oh, okay. We found it. Fuck you. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Wardcast. I am your host for this week, Alec. Pronouns contain nuts. Funnel. Joining me is the lovely Jazz Rich and the also lovely Sean Clark.
hello.
In this game's podcast, James Jazz has some news.
James.
James. Sean complains about a video game, probably.
What?
And I talk about a cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
We
But
never
first,
talk about tea.
Yeah,
I
tea
know.
makes me gassy.
Look, these are the these are the previews to this thing. So yeah. Right. So Sean, how was your week?
My week. It was
Yes.
weekly. I had two of them, in fact.
Well, okay.
Oh jeez. But yeah, I watched some things. I watched the X-Files. Well, I'm watching the X-Files. I didn't watch all of the X-Files, but started watching
should
the
we?
X-Files. And watching The Outer Limits, and I'm still watching Silent Hill Ascension, which is still
God,
very,
why?
very terrible. I don't know, man. I don't know why I keep watching it. It just keeps getting worse, and every time I watch it, I'm just angry the whole time. But I feel obligated. You know, I need to know how bad it is. I need to know what to expect.
Silent Hill
as they
Ascension.
continue to release these terrible new Silent Hill properties. The worse it is, the more leveled my expectations are going to be. So it's for the greater good.
Definitely.
Though it's not good that I'm supporting it because no one should be watching it because it's terrible. I'm still sick, by the way. There's that. I've been learning about Darkside Phil on YouTube.
Oh dear.
Like I've heard the name before, but I never really knew anything about him or like what the deal was. And I went down a rabbit hole, and
No.
good lord,
Were there rabbits there?
good no, only stupid people.
Rabbits are stupid people.
But he's like, I mean, we kind of talked about people like him before, you know, these e-beggars that are just like demanding that, you know, people give them money to play video games and shit like that. And it's like, it's just super toxic. And like, he fucking shits on his viewers and stuff when there's no donations or anything. It's like, what the fuck? You know, I've been streaming for X amount of time. Why the fuck is nobody giving me any money? Kind of like that kind of bullshit. It's like, wow. Shut the fuck up. But anyways,
Shut up.
I've been learning about that, and it's been very interesting.
Hey Sean, how can people donate to Patreon and all that through?
If you go over to patreon.com/thewordproduction. See, but here's the thing, like it's okay to like facilitate donations or whatever. Like I understand. We make content, it takes time and effort. Well, depending on who's making the content. Sometimes it takes no effort. But you know, for the people that put in effort, you know, it's okay to like put it out there and to be like, hey, every once in a while, you know, if you guys want to support, this is how you do it. That's fine. It makes sense. But to like demand that people do it, and when they don't, you fucking make them feel like shit and you like put pressure on them, that's so fucked up. Boogie 2988, he does that shit all the time too. Just like it's not a good look. It's not right. If things get like most of us have jobs, like we work and we make a
Jobs.
living and then we do this as a passion thing. And if that turns into a job or whatever, that's great. But like no one owes that to you. If it happens, it's cool and people want to do that for you, but you're not owed any of that shit. Be humble, be a good person. I played video games. I platinumed Crash Bandicoot, and it was very difficult. Holy Lord, that game's hard as fuck anyway. Like just getting through that game is really challenging, but
Which Chris Bandicoot?
the first one, well,
No.
the Insane Trilogy, the first game.
So you did all 3 games.
No, each one has a platinum trophy.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna do the other two because the first one was a nightmare. It was so fucking hard. I wasn't sure for a while that I was going to be able to get it because there's a couple levels in there that it's just. Oh, I literally had to attempt to speed run on certain levels like 30 or 40 times, and it was maddening.
Maddening.
Got through it, and I got that goddamn platinum trophy, and now I never want to play Crash Bandicoot again. I platinumed Alan Wake as well, and that was a better time. There's a couple things that were a little bit annoying about it, but it wasn't too bad. And I finally got. I also beat all the DLC as well, so I got all the trophies that are on that, and I got to play for the first time the DLC for that game because I think I don't remember if I got 100% when I played it on Xbox, but I played quite a bit of it on Xbox. I beat it on Xbox, and I played the semi-sequel thing, American Nightmare, and but I never got around to the DLC. So for the first time, I played through the DLC, and it wasn't very good. It was all right. It just didn't really need to exist, and it just felt like really gimmicky. Like towards the end of Alan Wake, there's a couple of times where like you shine the flashlight on like text and it like manifests like whatever the text says because it's he's a writer and it's like, oh, that's kind of
I
neat
write
little
with a
idea.
flashlight.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, it says lamp and you shine your light on it and it makes a lamp, and it was kind of cool for a minute. But with the DLC, that became a more persistent mechanic, and I don't know, it just felt really gimmicky. And like anytime you needed ammo, the only way or supplies of any kind, pretty much, the only way you could get it would be by finding that text, and you do the flashlight thing, and it materializes your supplies out of the text, and it's like an explosion. So sometimes it'll be like on a cliff and like it blows up and half of it falls off the cliff and shit. It's just kind of dumb. It's just I like when companies try to do something new and interesting and try to innovate, but sometimes it's just like it just doesn't make sense. Like some gimmicks are just there to be gimmicky, and that very much felt like that. And it just kind of bothered me, kind of took me out of the experience. But anyways, other than that, Alan Wake was really good. I'd like to play the sequel, but I'm not gonna unless they make a physical copy. But we'll see. I do want to play Control next because apparently there's some kind of tie-in or something with Control. But yeah, so I want to see what that's about, and then I'll be ready to go for the day that they hopefully make a physical copy of Alan Wake 2 and I can buy it and play it. Especially because go ahead.
Or just wait for it to come on the PS Plus, whatever, and then you can just download it and play it that way.
Yeah, that's possible too. Or like if it drops to like $20 or whatever on a sale, whatever, I might buy it that way, I guess. But yeah. One day we'll see. What else? I'm close to platinuming Minecraft. I got 3 more trophies to get on that. And I've been playing that with Jazz and Carmen quite a bit. And I think we PUBG'd a little bit. Yeah. So there's that.
Hmm.
It was 3 of us playing PUBG.
I don't remember.
Yeah. It was. I think we played it like 2 weeks ago. It's been a little while, but we played it since the last podcast.
It's been
On
84
time,
years.
comrade.
Yeah. But yeah, that is my week. That is what I did. It was good. I played video games, which is nice. It's a nice change of pace. I know. Show and tell. I have some things. I was
Show and
sent
tell.
some thingamabobs, some thingamabobbles, and
Thingamajigs?
some thingamajigs. I got this from Alec.
Oh, yeah.
A Resident Evil magazine, and it's pretty cool. It's got a 8-page retrospective for like the whole series of Resident Evil, and I read through the whole thing, and it was pretty cool. Back when there was a little bit more hope for the franchise before it went to shit and fell apart, and then came back and will probably fall apart again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really irritates me to see Resident Evil like going down the same, or like doing the same cycle that it did last time, where it's like horror, action, dead,
Horror.
and now it did that again. It's like, oh, we're back to horror, and then it's going back to action, so it's gonna fucking die again. But what's weird is the more action it gets, the more people seem okay with it now. It's like, why? What?
Well, I suppose it's been established, so that's it.
I guess, but it's like we're doing the exact same thing we did last time, but this time it's okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm not okay with it. All right, I'm not okay. But yeah, it's
I'm not
cool.
okay.
I've never even heard of a horror hound before, but
Horror.
I guess it's more of like a just horror themed magazine. It's not like a video game magazine.
I literally just saw Resident Evil 5 on the front cover and thought, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because like I've seen a lot of retrospectives on Resident Evil, but that one kind of approached it a little bit differently, where it was kind of like looking at it in terms of kind of like merchandising. Kind of went into details about like the different figure lines, and of course it talked about the movies and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. It was an interesting read, and that'll be like my 400th Resident Evil magazine, which is cool. So thank you, Alec.
You're welcome. You only need 100 more.
Yeah, just 100 more.
Yeah.
And Jazz also sent me some thingies. Jazz sent me
Oh yeah.
this guy. So I have 2 of these because Lee also sent me this Ducky Merchant. So I opened it, and he's gonna hang out at my desk.
Not in the bath?
Yeah, and in the bath he will follow me.
You know the merchant doesn't bathe.
That's terrifying.
You fucking stranger.
Yeah.
I smell like shit, stranger.
What the fuck?
The
Stranger.
duck.
What the duck, stranger? And Jazz also sent me this cool thingy. If I can not break
which is
it.
not an astronaut.
It's not an
unicorn.
astronaut, but I thought it might have been. But it is
Oh my god, what the fuck?
it is a glowing Leon. And it'll change colors. It's kind of hard
So
to tell
you
with
can
the
make him
lighting.
blush. Oh, Leon.
But yeah, it's really cool. I set it up by my desk. It's super awesome. I was I previously looked at getting like some Resident Evil neon signs and stuff like that. So the fact that she just like randomly sent me that was really cool because I've always wanted something like that.
Shut up.
Thank you, Jazz. You shut the fuck up. How about that?
Hey, don't yell at Leon.
You make him blush.
The fuck up. Yeah, that was my week.
Wait.
Alec, hello. How was your? Or no, sorry, Jazz. Hello.
Yeah,
How
motherfucker goes last now.
how were your weeks?
my weeks plural. They were up and down. One was not so
Up
good.
and down,
but
eh?
The other one was okay. There was work has been pretty. Oh, there's my bracelet. Work has been really busy. It's my Horizon bracelet. I had lost it. Apparently, it was right there.
Also, hello, Lee. I wasn't ignoring
Bueno.
I was.
Work's been
Wow.
busy, but the week of the 11th, so I have one more week, and then I took a vacation because I've been getting very like spirally with stuff. So I have a lot of things that I want to do during that week. So yay, it's exciting. Uh, other than that, I've just been the usual, just working, and then after work, I park my ass on that big chair. Oh, it's over there, and just play Minecraft because I've had absolutely no energy to do anything else. I haven't been feeling too healthy lately, so I haven't been doing much. But I even playing Minecraft has been, as Sean knows, I start playing and I'll fall asleep in the game very easily. Rowing my boat into the sides of mountains or just walking in a cave and just stopping out of nowhere. Yesterday after D&D, I've been missing D&D a lot too because of different things or just no energy or time to prep. But after D&D yesterday, we finished at like 9:30. Went to play Minecraft with with Carmen, and she was lost in a mountain where I had left her to go hang out with Sean because we never play at the same time. So like, I'm like, well, she's not on, so I'm gonna go meet up with Sean, and we went to do stuff. And then I was at home. Carmen's like, can you bring me torches? I'm like, yeah, I'll come find you. And I went to repair my armor, and then she's like, are you still there? And I'm like, nah, I'm sleeping. I gotta go. So like I couldn't even make it out the door. I fall asleep on the chair. So that's been my weeks. Just get off work, find the energy to make it to the chair, and then just pass out. But as you know, I don't sleep much at night, so that's yeah.
Poo-poo.
But I had a family thing today. Extended, like not direct family, but there was a funeral, so I saw some family from out of town, and I mean not like the funeral, but seeing family from out of town was kind of nice. We chilled a little bit at my mom's. We'll have brunch tomorrow, so that was kind of cool. And then cookies and stuff will happen. I did actually manage to Preble Tucky. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just saw Preble. It was so small. The fact I'm watching a live stream of my childhood heroes. Oh, look, Sean, you're someone's childhood hero.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Ban him!
Ban
wow.
him off.
Wow.
That's a lie.
Thank you, Preble Tucky, not Turkey.
I can't read.
You.
I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm not part of the
Turkey.
hero group, so I can't offend. I still can. Hello. Welcome
Reading
to the stream.
is hard. It's hard.
It is. It's. I never went to school for it.
It shows.
So I did manage to play a new game. I had planned on playing a few of them. Turkey works too. I played this new game, and also it's a show and tell because I'm just gonna go straight to show and tells. Alex sent me this little game here, which is cool because as you know, I like D&D. But it's super like I started a little bit. It's like a first person. You're given like these powers, and you can like craft your own kind of like, okay, how, like what you want to put your points into, and like how do you want to make this power better, and you got to get revenge on these guys, and like there's character dialogue going on, and dialogue is kind of entertaining, and it's really cool. There's a story. I'm not very far into it yet, but I played a little bit of it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is fun. Like it's got that whole like, you've got like you can use your power as a shield with one hand, or you can throw it with the other, and of course I only use fire because I like to burn shit. But like it gives you the option of like, okay, do you want to just like use it far, use it as a shield to like do damage from protecting yourself, or do you want to just like launch it super far away? Which I like that when it's not just like tap the button just to use the same shit over and over. It's some games like they give you a wand and like Diablo kind of like Diablo's fun because you have a lot of spells, but if like you have a wand and it's just like fireball, 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 fireball. I have no mana. Like that's like it. This one is just literally, and yeah, and every time like I think every time you get a new power, like you die. So it's like
Wait, what?
yeah, like this, you're like your power or something like comes up and it's like aha, and it kills you, and then you come up and you're like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, you died. You're good. You're fine. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to dying, and your character's like, what do you mean?
What?
So it's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you, Alec. Lichdom Battle
welcome.
Mage. I keep forgetting the name, so I'm just like the magic power
Tunisia.
Yeah, there you go.
Magic.
Tunisia.
Mage of Tunisia.
Yeah.
And then I went and bought a new game today. I went and bought Zelda Tears of the Kingdom because I like Zelda. Which leads me to my second show and tell. So I bought myself a gift because I've worked really hard lately, and I don't usually do like Black Friday stuff. The last time I did a Black Friday sale, I bought myself hockey skates, which would have been quite a while ago. So I did Cyber Monday, so obviously Amazon, and I bought myself a Nintendo Switch.
Nice. I kind of figured that's what it was. Yeah.
I know. I keep saying like I want to play Plague's Tale and everything, but even with all the sales and shit, like the PS5 only goes down $50, and here $50 off the PS5 is still like $600, and this like collector's edition of like the special edition with all the like cool Zelda shit.
It's still gonna be worth something after you're done with it.
Yeah, that's cool. I've wanted that one.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's the OLED edition. It's got the
OLED.
Of course, me being super excited to finally get myself something really nice that I will enjoy. And I've been wanting to play Tears of the Kingdom because I've heard good things, and I really liked Zelda growing up. It was like one of the first games after Wave Race that we got on the 64, so it was really, really good. I'm like, it was special edition. What does that come with? Game not
included.
So I get this, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to Walmart. So I stopped at Walmart,
stupid.
and I went to pick it up, and
get the Tears of the Kingdom collector's edition console that doesn't come with that game.
I kind of had a feeling.
Okay.
Because I was like, it would have shown the game somewhere on the box. I kind of had a feeling, but yeah, it's getting a new console is always exciting, but it's the first time that me show a collector something on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's not Titanic. Or Die Hard. Or Tomb Raider.
You know that's the sequel.
Or
though,
Horizon.
Right? You got to get Breath of the Wild first.
I thought they were just their own game.
Normally Zelda games are, but that's one of the rare exceptions. So, yeah.
It's like Majora's Mask.
Yep.
And it's funny because I thought about that when I was in Walmart and I was looking at Breath of the Wild and I was like,
yeah.
What if, because the graphics look similar, and I was like, what if? All right, so I'm going to Walmart tomorrow. Yeah. So this is so that's why I was asking you about like Mario Party and if you still had a Switch and like if you knew if Mario Party was online and like, yeah. So.
God damn it! Have I got to go buy a Switch now?
That would it'd be
the
funny
time
if
has come.
Carmen gets her thing and we all
she gets a PS4.
Oh, that'd be so funny. I don't know. I've been thinking about a Switch for a while now, and the only one that before, like the only one I could actually afford was the one that is only like the handheld. And with my post concussion, I have a hard time with handhelds because like that's why I don't really play my 3DS. That's why I don't play Zelda, because I only have it on the 3DS because my 64 is not working right now. Like actually my 64 doesn't work. And so like yeah, I didn't want to get I think it's called the Lite, the Switch Lite or something.
Yeah.
But I wanted to have the one that connects to the TV with the like Joy-Con or whatever they're called, because I want to get the like the fun games, party games that I can play with like I want to be able to play the fun party games. So
You wanna play with the Wiimote?
yeah,
No,
except this is going to be called a Switch
it's
knife.
not
mode.
a real thing.
It's a Switch knife mode. I want to play Resident Evil 4 the way it was meant to be. You know,
Flailing around. Yeah.
Ashley. I just punched my own hand and it hurt. Alec, how was your week?
Well, I didn't punch myself in the arm, but there's still time.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time.
Yeah. Fuck off.
God, Alex, stop straining so hard.
I wasn't around for last week. Well, Sean was ill anyway last week anyway, and I was very drunk. Very, very drunk because it's my Christmas work due.
Christmas.
Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas.
I left it. So I started talking to this guy. Oh my god, he's fantastic. We were supposed to meet up today for the date, but he was ill, so we didn't. So we cancelled for a couple of weeks down the line. But as I was getting drunk, I left him this message.
Charlie, so the podcast is cancelled, so I can talk to you all day. Oh my god,
And my colleagues are joining
I
in.
work with Alex. He's so sexy.
That's really loud.
Wow. Mama. He's so sexy. If he was straight, I would get with him. Nipples need to be washed. I mean, that would stop you, Rambo.
Yeah, so I got incredibly drunk, so it's a good thing I wasn't doing a podcast last Saturday. So yeah, that was fun. I played some games. I played new to me, this one, which is one of my show and tells.
What the fuck?
What's it
Since
called?
when are you into Yakuza? Or like a dragon, excuse me.
Like a
Tunisia.
virgin.
Like a Tunisia.
So, well, Lee got it, right? So Lee was playing it, and then I just sat down with Lee watching him play, and I thought, okay, let's give it a go, kind of thing. So I was kind of enjoying it. I had no idea what the fuck the story was about, but yeah, that's just me.
I like that of all the Yakuza games, like all like 20 of them that you could have got, you got the one that's literally called Side Story. Like the one game that you probably need some kind of like prior knowledge to play. You had to get that one.
Okay, so for those who don't know, I played this one is called Like a Dragon, Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Like a virgin, Tunisia, whatever.
Yeah. Gaiden means Side Story.
That guy then.
Yeah. Can't be any worse than Resident Evil Gaiden.
No. Nope.
But yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also played PUBG with Sean and Jazz, so they probably don't remember.
I said
Not-
PUBG.
I said I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also played MGS3. That was part of the Metal Gear Volume 1 collection.
Gross.
Yada yada. Flaming my Wiimote. I watched all of Family Guy season 20. I think I'm all caught up with Family Guy now, and I've started watching Bob's Burgers. Yeah. Watched through all of season 1, didn't laugh once, and now up to the end of season 3, and I think I've giggled once. Yeah.
That's plenty.
Yeah. So it's not looking good. It's like, okay, so a lot of people said Bob's Burgers is good. I'm like, not
They
really.
lied.
Yeah. So yeah, that's been my weeks pretty much, drunk and not laughing at comedy shows. So yeah,
Drunk and not laughing. That's a bad combination.
I know.
Wow.
Speaking of bad combinations, Clock Tower 3.
Wait, what?
I'll just wait with it.
Is that the PAL version? I've never seen that box art before.
Is it better?
It doesn't look like a clock.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Probably, maybe a
So
little.
you usually prefer the PAL editions rather than.
Well, usually the US gets the worst possible box art you could ever fucking imagine. I don't know why, but yeah. Though
Yeah.
some of the PAL versions are pretty terrible too. The Code Veronica X box of like Claire's face with just like fucking super up close, awkward.
Yeah, but you can see the zombie in the reflection of
I
that
know, but it looks terrible. Like the idea of it's a good idea, but the execution is not great.
The Code Veronica execution. Is that the
Nah.
one I have? I thought that was the generic one.
Mm-mm.
art.
No, what?
Jesus.
Were you breaking
It
shit
was
now?
just my Lugers.
Where?
But what the fuck? Yeah, it's like the super generic one. Oh no, I have the one with Chris and Claire. My bad.
Yeah.
I used to have the other one.
Yeah.
I don't know
that's
what
the
happened to
PAL
half my
version.
games. All my games are fucking gone somewhere.
It's probably behind me somewhere, but I just can't be
It's right behind me, isn't it?
it. Yeah.
And I think the Japanese one's just like white. Like there's no artwork.
Racist.
It's just like a white color. Racist.
Japan.
Yeah,
is racist.
I can't see it.
You know what's terrifying? White.
Japan.
Put that
Wow.
on there. They were ahead of their time on that one, I guess.
Yeah. They were like, because to go in Antarctica. Get it?
Right, that's our weeks then, folks. It's time for the news, and we go to Jazz. Fuck
Oh,
off.
oh no, that's the wrong one. Ah.
Now time for a pop. Do it. Jazz, why aren't you farting? There we go. Time for a shit. A shit?
Shut up.
Yeah, I think it's time for a new one, and we got to make it shorter. But I
Yes.
will always love and cherish that one. It's so good.
I worked so hard.
It's
got
I
so
know,
far.
I know. And in
Right.
the end, it mattered.
So we're really gonna just turn to Jazz with the news because she had it all prepared. And I got one
Yes.
new article. One.
So the news, some of these, I'll be honest, some of these might not be like super up to date, but they, like worst case, they're like 2 weeks old. So the first one I have is the PS Plus one.
I have so many questions. Trash, Village, and NSYNC. Like what? And then Laura's
Well,
just
because
like,
it's bye
"Nah."
bye bye. That's why NSYNC is there.
Oh, okay.
The trash cans. Well, it's just all trash cans. I just left Village there for you. So PlayStation Plus is struggling. Did you know that? Like having to pick games to put out free every month. Like it's a lot of work.
Sounds like a
The
lot of work.
stress of having to choose 3 good games, even or like more than 3 good games, but like even having to like give at least just one good game that players can enjoy every month, like it can take its toll on PlayStation. But like
It's damaging their mental health.
yeah, but like what about the users, you know? They should be happy regardless of the outcome, right? Like they should be thankful for the time that Sony's putting into selecting the monthly titles, no matter what the shittiness of the games that are chosen. But actually, like surprisingly, they're not happy or thankful. In fact, PlayStation Plus subscribers have actually been threatening to cancel their subscriptions over the quote unquote garbage games, but they're actually garbage games. The
Well,
threats
these are the games that are included in the top tier level, right? Like the $100
yeah.
a year or
Oh
whatever the
yeah,
fuck,
yeah, yeah. Like the
$120 a
extra
year.
extra top tier level, the garbage titles,
Yeah.
like the super like low tier game, but for on the top tier level that you're
Mhm.
paying. They've been threatening to cancel their subscriptions, and the threats are no longer idle threats, but they're actually being put into action. One super like people have been now canceling their subscriptions, and one saddened PlayStation gamer took to Reddit to post about their regret at having to end their subscription, commenting that it had taken them a while to bite the bullet, and finally they did so and did what was needed. Alongside their words is a screenshot to serve as proof, with their statement saying, "quote they had a good run." Unsurprisingly, PlayStation moderators entered the thread and removed the bulk of the post and left only behind its title and the photograph. This, of course, didn't stop fans from commenting on the thread, sharing their own thoughts on the service's dark and disappointing offering of the games. Um, there were shared grievances come at a time when PlayStation's December games, well, again, this was for last week, but December games before the month even started were off to a very shaky start. Beloved titles, big titles, were leaving the service. An ex user revealed that, quote, sadly, it's the only way they will listen and we will get a good service. I canceled too. There is no, not me, this is still the quote. There is no way I'm supporting unjustified price increases and no sales on Black Friday for actual customers. This was followed by a cynical poster who said, quote, sadly, nothing's going to change. You know why? Because there are plenty of people.
Nope.
Oh, uh-oh.
Jazz, we
Oh,
lost
no.
you. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye. The irony. Oh, no.
So,
Of all the
let's
times, too. Like, when she's doing the news, like, come on.
well, let's just run a guess. So, people complains, and then someone's gonna be like, "Well, that Sony's not gonna change their mind." And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah. I saw this kind of floating around in the news cycle, and I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, especially after the price increase, like to really justify that amount of money, like they really need to be upping their game, and if they don't, like this is going to be the result. Clearly, they're going to, the people that are spending that amount of money are just going to be dissatisfied, and they're going to go away. That's how that works.
yeah, I mean, I'm top tier. I pay for the premium thing, and I got it for a year. Like this is my second year now. And I've enjoyed playing Stray and like new games that's come out. Yeah, they're not top tier games all the time, but
I just pay the regular one so that I can play.
bye, bye, bye.
We lost her again. So would you say you're satisfied or dissatisfied with your service?
I mean, I've noticed I can't play Stray anymore because they put a little padlock on it, despite I'm still top tier. But I played it completely. So it depends on like if you're going to actually play it, sit down and play it, then it works. But if you're going to be a casual gamer kind of thing, which most people are, because as you said earlier, it's like we all got jobs, we all do that. I mean,
But are the casuals the ones that are paying for the fucking premium?
I think some of them are because, like, I wouldn't say, if I wasn't doing a podcast every week, the kind of thing, I probably wouldn't be playing games as much as I would. But because I'm quite used to quite happily playing the old games and retro games, so like fucking Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil. So,
but I feel like if you're a casual and you're paying for that service, that's probably the bulk of where your investment goes. Like they're probably not buying a lot of games individually. They're probably relying more on that game catalog to justify the price. Otherwise, you're talking about the more invested hardcore gamer that expects, that has high expectations out of what they're going to be getting out of that, because in addition to that premium $120 or whatever the fuck it is a year, they're also investing, periodically, $60 to $80 per game, multiple times a year. So it's like, if you're not satisfied by that service, like, they're not going to put up with that. And that's justifiable.
Yeah, but I think to myself, it's like, I think I'd be even worse on the Xbox, because like, I was paying for the Xbox Ultimate package for a little while to play with my friend Kyle, and we just played Halo Infinite, and then once we were done with that, it's like, well, what else? It was like, literally, my Xbox has been sat there for like 3 weeks and no one's played it. What's that tell you?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. As soon as they started to increase the prices the way that they have, I knew this was inevitable, especially based off of what I've seen they're providing as a service. It's just not like there's constantly in the news cycle people complain articles about people complaining about, oh well, why are you giving us these shitty games? We want these games, blah blah blah. Like, there's always some kind of drama circulating around the PlayStation games that they're providing, and that's problematic when the prices continue to go up, and the desire, what they're providing for that service is dwindling and getting worse. Like, what the fuck? It's not, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that this isn't going to be maintainable. They're going to have to either provide better services or drop the prices down, or there's got to be some kind of adjustment, because it's not going to be able to continue the way that they're doing it.
Well, okay, shall we move on to a nice cup of tea, Sean?
Sure.
Okay, guys, so how do you feel about having a British cup of tea maker and a PS5 controller all in one? Huh?
I think the most confusing thing about this is the fact that it's like Switch controllers. It's Nintendo Switch not controllers, colors. Like, the whole color scheme. When you first showed this to me, I thought it was a Nintendo Switch controller, like a Pro controller or whatever. Because, like, look at it. You've seen the Switch Pro controller, right? And just like the Nintendo Switch box, it looks just like that. Hello.
Hi, Jazz. Would you like a cup of tea?
How about a cup of punch in the face?
How about a cup of fuck you?
All right, so let me explain this story. So, Pop E Arts controller designer extraordinaire, in brackets, tweeted the Yorkshire Tea brand design to the Yorkshire Tea Company. The company liked it enough to actually get this out there for people to buy. But hold your cup of tea firmly, because guess how much this actually costs?
Oh boy.
Guess.
Well, the regular controller is like $80 almost, I think. Or no, I think it is $80. So I'm going to guess 100.
Okay. Jazz, have a guess?
$200.
Okay. Well, okay. So in England, if you want to buy this, it's £150. And remember, this is just a basic PS5 controller, right? With Yorkshire Tea fucking logos on it. So it's £150 here. Equates to $190 in the US and $256 Canadian dollars, roughly, over in Canada.
That is outrageous.
Yeah, so this isn't the like PlayStation 5 premium fucking controller that they came out with a new one or kind of shit. It's just a PS5 controller with logos. Why? And why a fucking British cup of tea brand do you want that on your PS5 controller?
Yeah, like, I could see. Well, no, I still wouldn't understand, but it would make more sense if it was like Nike or some dumb shit like that. Something trendy, something marketable. Like, it would still be outrageously priced, but I could see it appealing to people for some stupid reason. But tea, what? Why? And it's ugly as fuck.
I mean, I've had this Yorkshire tea. I mean, I'm not a tea person, despite being British.
You're a traitor to your own
I-
kind.
I know. I couldn't give a shit. You've had this Yorkshire tea before, because I can remember sending it to you.
I like it. I thought it was good.
You savage son.
I wouldn't buy this controller. No way. They should have done something stupid like put tea bags all
have!
over it. No, I mean,
Yeah,
like really
this is pretty
lean in,
stupid.
but like really lean into it. Like have like tea bags hanging off the bottom or some dumb shit.
It's like literally they should have done this with Halo. It's like literally the game known for fucking teabagging.
Yeah, it should have been an Xbox controller.
Kind of want to just say,
What the hell is this?
All right, and back to
Oh.
Jazz for the rest of the news.
Jesus.
yeah. So I don't know at what point I cut out, but basically that was all. Just
Yeah, we summed it up.
Did you have anything else to add? Well, you probably don't even know when you cut out.
No, it was just basically that. Like we're dividing, and PlayStation is taking advantage of it, and
Yeah.
people are leaving the service, and it's not going to do anything because
Garbage. Oh hell.
oh hell,
Yeah.
I was expecting a fart again.
yeah,
Oh, hell.
oh hell.
Did you send me a number 2?
No.
Oh, really?
A
I
news
can
article
try.
number 2.
Here comes. Oh, I can't get it there.
Because there's a 1 and a 3. Is that
So-
correct?
So there's a 1, and then there's 3 number 3s, but there's
Yeah.
no number 2. However, there's a video for number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can watch the video.
Okay.
Get your
Yeah,
popcorn.
the music might get you demonetized.
Oh, great.
So talk
Blood.
over it.
No.
La 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 la.
John,
Na,
John,
na,
John, no, no, no,
Na,
no,
na, na,
no.
na, na. This is the copyright. Na 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 na. I should do the credence.
I remember some of these games.
Even the Game Boy versions.
God, how long is this fucking music?
All right, we get the music. We get it. It's Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. There's no dialogue. Look at those graphics. Look at that.
Look at those
Dino
amazing
Crisis
That's
on
the
graphics.
Game Boy
one.
Color.
That's the one I remember. Or
Yeah.
not the. I don't think it was the Rampage edition. It was the one on the Genesis that I played. I think that one is the SNES version.
Yeah,
So-
you remember some of them. You remember all of them. Well, either way, the Jurassic Park Classic Collection found its way to the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. The games found a way. They found the way via. Well, they are coming to the other consoles, but they're coming to the PS4 and PS5 via limited runs in digital form.
Did you say limited runs?
limited
Plural?
limited runs? Yeah,
Because they
that
run in their
means-
pants.
yeah, because it's digital,
Gross.
so it's runs. I don't know if they're gonna have a physical version, but
They do. Yeah. They-
Oh,
I think I don't know if it's live anymore, but it's already gone live and it's been pre-orderable for a
Yeah.
while
well, there you go.
for the physical version.
Well,
I
there you go.
almost pre-ordered it, but I decided nah.
I'm not gonna be pre-ordering it, but I do want to get this game because I mean this is freaking sick. The nostalgic package bundles together a series of old fan favorites. I can't keep doing the Jeff Goldblum thing, but I really want to. Yeah, so the nostalgic package bundles together a series of fan favorite retro games from the NES, SNES, Game Boy, and Genesis. So this not being new, obviously, this is probably already known. but we'll give you a little bit of information here. So the classic collection will include 7 titles drawn from the 8-bit and 16-bit eras in celebration of Spielberg's immortal film from 1993, which celebrated its 20th anniversary of its initial release June 11th of this year. The collection will run you about $30 USD, which is pretty good. 25 pounds, so it's not that heavy. And bundles together, which tells me it'll probably be about around $50 over here, which is good because like I honestly just paid $80 for this today, and now I discovered I have to go pay another $80 tomorrow, which is fine. It'll be my second game.
And what's good about Zelda games is like you don't have to deal with like, oh, I just bought it and now it's like half the price that I paid for it. Zelda games will stay. They're gonna stay high value forever.
That's a
So,
lot.
like,
That's
it doesn't matter if you
Nintendo
bought
games.
it day 1 or 10 years. 10 years later, it's probably gonna cost more.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pay.
So, you never have to deal with that, which is good.
It'll bundle together the following similarly named products. So it has Jurassic Park. It's just named Jurassic Park. It's named so for the NES, SNES, Game Boy, and Genesis versions. Also named Jurassic Park, The Chaos Continues on SNES and Game Boy versions. And it'll have Jurassic Park Rampage Edition for Genesis. This is a very tempting prospect for fans of the classics, as many of the games passed us by at the time, and it looks to be a decent port job based on what we saw in the video. Yes. The only downside is, I put the only downside is that it's coming via limited run and appears to be only digital, but that's not an issue now. But the price is right, and I'm very, very strongly considering it because I like Jurassic Park.
I don't think limited run games has ever been involved in anything that didn't result in a physical edition. So yeah, if it's limited run, it should have a physical.
There must have been an error on the article I read then. Unless it was digital and then they're like, hey, not anymore.
Well, like, I mean, well, maybe not everything, but the vast majority of things that limited run does will be released first digital, and then that's kind of their role, is they'll take the digital only thing and make it physical. So
I should, Lee. I should.
Yeah.
No exoprimal, no.
It gives you a lot more options for old video games.
Yeah.
Mix it in with Metal Gear Spunk.
Metal Gear.
Since like one of the games you're playing is a dinosaur, so they're looking for Regina, but they find Snake instead.
Wow.
Mommy.
Rex. That's the wrong Rex.
Yeah, that's all. So get your copy now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Next one. Oh boy. So first off, let's just all appreciate. No, first off, you know how much I've been avoiding everything and anything and anything about Netflix, the Tomb Raider anime series of Netflix. Not like avoiding everything about it, but just because I didn't want to be excited or disappointed ahead of time. I wanted to just be going in like just no expectations at all, right? And that was going well so far. Like the podcast, I think Sean was showing like whatever little trailer or something, and I managed to mute myself and not look at the screen, so I didn't look. I didn't see anything of that, and that worked out well. And then I woke up one day and I was looking to look at the news, and something came up, and I was just so mad. So I can't avoid it forever. I clicked on the thing. I expected an article. I didn't get the article. Instead, I got a page full of screenshots and comments and posts and tweets about one picture. And before I show you the picture, and what I'm going to do instead of reading an article is I'm going to read some of those tweets and some of those comments, and then we're going to comment
Read your comments
on the pictures. But first, before we do that, I wanted us to appreciate like how cool you saw the dress that we just saw on the screen. How cool Lara's dress looked in the older games. In Tomb Raider Legend, she had like that cut down regular one, and then if you look at the second picture where she had the same dress but she freaking like cut it up, and then that's the same picture.
Yeah.
So she had like the
This,
dress.
this is the one you're talking about right now.
Yeah, she was going to the I think she was going to the casino in this one. Or it's Japan. I can't remember.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
So
casino in Japan.
Yeah. So she's going, and even like old Lara approves, right? And then if you put the second picture, it's the cut up version where she's like, it's where you're going to fight. So she cuts up like, yeah. So it's the same dress, but she's got like all her gear, and she's got her little backpack, and yeah, it's really cool. And then I have to open up that page though, because hang on, don't put the picture up yet. Because I realized that I had it open last week, and then when we didn't do the thing, I closed it. And then, of course, one moment. Yeah, bear with me. Filler time. I've got to figure out.
I still really good trying again with Tomb Raiders, because like when it does the revival ones, like I did play and complete the first one, but I was like, I don't know why I didn't bother to do the second one. Sean, have you done many Tomb Raider games?
I believe I beat the original on the PlayStation 1.
How?
I played it was a nightmare. I played a little bit of 2, even less of 3. I beat I think I beat Anniversary and the first remake. I like Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
It is good. It is good. I need to go back and play the ones that I haven't played. I mean, I'd like to go back and play all of them. It's been a long time.
I mean, I think me and Jazz were playing the first Tomb Raider, and we both kind of got stuck on the same place. And like,
jumping around. No, I got to the to this room where there's like you finally start to run into other people, but then like there's also monkeys, and I got frustrated. Okay, so we can put the third picture up.
Okay.
This is the picture that came up with when I woke up, and this is the dress concept, the dress art for the dresses in the anime. This has enraged, of course, the internet. And not what's going on. Yeah, so people are not happy. People are the term.
She's wearing fucking tennis shoes.
She's wearing sneakers, which is not, as you saw from the other dress. Her style is still like elegant as fuck while armed to the very like thigh, like armed all over, but elegant as shit. And like Lar will like kick ass in heels if she has to, if she's at that kind of party. So like I don't like this. Nobody likes this. The caption is Netflix Tomb Raider series outfit for Lara Croft ruthlessly detested. For fucking good reasons. The top comment that got put with the picture was, sorry, but what the fuck is this? The frumpiest Lara Croft has ever looked. Those dresses are hideous. No girl would be seen dead in them. No comment to that. But like the first one, the purple one, like, excuse me, like she's suddenly Wonder Woman with the like thickest thighs.
Yeah.
So this page is literally filled with comment like, it's really a mediocre dress and tennis, bro. Like everybody's like, who drew this? This is horrific. Looks like something you can order from Wish.
It's Wish, Laura.
At a
Wish
gala,
Lara.
she goes with sneakers. Also, first dress is absolutely not gala worthy. It's something my friends wear when going out on Fridays, LMAO. Yeah, a lot of people like I Miss Legends liked her outfits in that. And somebody wrote, I'm gonna call this person out because it's my favorite comment. Devlin Brady put, wait, that's Lara, like that looks like a dude I work with. Freaking I don't know. I really like that's another one here. It's really weird they did the lol, she's being quirky by wearing sneakers with a fancy dress thing when action girl or not, she came from a high society background. She can be classy when the company she's in calls for it. So that's true. Like she did come from a high society background, like a rich family and all that. So being quirky with sneakers and like I don't know. So it feels like they're putting a twist on the character again, and as much as I like Tomb Raider and I love the reboots, this is gonna frustrate me and I know it. What do you think?
So the first thing I got from looking at these pictures was like fucking Disney princess kind of thing.
Right?
Mhm.
That and like the animation style instantly
Yeah.
makes me think of X-Men Evolution.
Yeah.
If
It's
that-
not a good look. It doesn't work with the source material, and clearly they're approaching this from the wrong direction. Like part of like Lara's identity is like, she's strong and sexy and like all these things, and there's like, nope, no sexy, get it out of here. She's got to be relatable. Everybody's got to be relatable. Everyone, all the time. Like what the fuck? Why? Stop.
Yeah.
Just like clearly you don't understand the fan base, you don't understand the material. This shouldn't be modernized in this way because it's a disservice to the core concept of what the fuck it is. And they fucked up too when you see something like this, it's like, what the fuck is this? Is this some knockoff Disney bullshit? We're talking about Tomb Raider. Like what? How is that something that can even come up in conversation of like Disney, like cheap Disney bullshit? Why? It's such a failure.
I mean, the last one, looks a little bit like Ada with the red dress kind of thing, but
But again, like she looks like she looks
it's
fat.
not Lara.
Like she's not shaming or anything to like people who are overweight, but she looks fat.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like her at all.
No, it
in
doesn't.
any way.
Like somebody else, not the sneakers. Holy shit! This isn't a 2000s era's Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
And for grief's sake, study Gal Gadot minimum. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah. So this is
what
why
happens when you don't prioritize the source material.
This is why I wanted to avoid things, because now I'm like, well, I'm in the Sean. I think I called it the Sean conundrum or something, because like the village conundrum. That's what it was. It's Tomb Raider, so I feel like I have to watch it, but I don't want to because it's gonna be garbage.
Yeah, the struggle.
It's like the village conundrum.
It's like when I had to play Metal Gear Survive. I know I'm gonna hate it, but I have to play it.
I'm gonna have to sit through it, and like and you know me, my standards for Tomb Raider to like be entertained by it are not that high, because like people shat on a lot of the movies, people shat on the remakes, and people shat on the Alicia Vikander movie, and I love that shit. So, like, but this anime is gonna make me cry.
They're gonna kill the franchise if they keep going this direction.
This anime is gonna be a big goal.
I mean, just look at Netflix Resident Evil adaptation.
No, see, I liked that. I liked that. That's how low my standards are, because it was fun to watch.
It wasn't fun to me.
I know, but again, like
it was
when
cringe.
the franchise hits you, it's I don't know. When the franchise is deeper for you, it's just I don't know. But no, this is garbage. See, Lara says no.
Yeah, it's just on a downward trend because like the last Tomb Raider game wasn't received well and sales were,
Which is
dipping,
fucked.
and they paused the game franchise, and then, they did that shitty one or two shitty mobile things that probably damaged the brand as well, and now they're doing this shit that's also going to tarnish the brand, and it's like you just keep going lower and lower and lower, and fans are falling off every time you release a new piece of Tomb Raider material. Like eventually there's going to be too low of a demand to even do anything with the franchise. I mean, at this point I think it's in the hands of a new production company, so we'll see what they end up doing with the actual video game. But if that's another miss, I think Tomb Raider is going to disappear, unfortunately, at least for a while.
It will itself become a relic,
Mhm.
only to be
Yep.
discovered by the next
By
Netflix
Nathan and Drake.
anime. Yeah.
This is weird because, like, with Netflix Castlevania, that was really good.
I don't
So
think this
why-
isn't the same team, is it? I don't
No,
think.
no, I don't think it is. But it's just like, why? Why did they fuck up so badly?
Well,
Well, it's like I said,
Yeah.
it's about pandering to a modern audience, and like they don't care about the actual content, like the material that fans want. They don't care about the character of Lara. They don't care about the old story. They care about, modernizing shit and being, accepted in modern day society. Like look at that picture. Like that's right there. That's telling you that right there.
but the
So
thing
it's
is,
essentially they're clickbaiting us. It's like, there's Tomb Raider. Watch this.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's not it.
but the thing is, like, the like that one picture that you see everywhere now, like if you look at it, the one where it's just her shooting her bow and it's like the thumbnail in the video, in the trailers and all that, like
Mhm.
that gives you a good idea that, like, oh, it's not going to be so bad. But then you go from that and then you see this shit and you're like, maybe it is going to be so bad. Because like everything, like the animation, the looks, the expression, the face, everything, like it looks like Lara in the other thing. And then when it's like, oh well, when she's not going crazy with her bow or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, it's okay. Has they? I like the reboot games, but has she evolved into just somebody with a bow now? Like what happened to the two pistols? Because that's Lara Croft.
They're in her tennis shoes.
Yeah, they're in her other dress.
In between her legs, that's why they drawed her so big.
Yeah.
So she can go. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Caca.
Like a poo raider. Well, on the flip side, I've got some good Tomb Raider goodish news. I mean, better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Netflix has confirmed they're cancelling the idea.
Yeah, the show is canceled.
Project has been scrapped. No, so a project that I'm actually excited for, the Tomb Raider TV series. It's a live TV series now. On Prime, sorry. Wow. They found a writer. I called it Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah. It doesn't have a Lara Croft yet, but it has a writer. And it's a writer who just finished or is working on The Marvels and Agatha Darkhold Diaries. That I don't know what it is. But writer Megan McDonnell or McDonnell, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, found her next project. Variety reports that the writer has joined Prime Video's television series on the Tomb Raider's game franchise. So something to get excited about. I'm just gonna say McDonnell because I knew somebody whose name was written like that was pronounced like that. Has figured how Captain Marvel, played by Brie Larson, felt that she faced her latest adventure, as she will now turn her focus towards the new iteration of Lara Croft. While the game adaptation might be a long distance away from premiering on the streaming platform, the studio hiring McDonnell is a sign that the company allowing the project the company is allowing the project to move forward. In January this year, almost going on a whole year now, because December, it was announced that Phoebe Waller-Bridge, known for starring and creating the television series Fleabag, don't like her, was tapped to write an executive produce. Wow, I can't read. Was tapped to write and executive produce a new Tomb Raider TV series. It was also reported that Prime Video and MGM working together to build a cinematic universe around Tomb Raider. As such, another movie adaptation is also in the works, with that project currently aimed to cross over with the TV series. At the moment, neither project have release dates, as both film and series are still in their pre-production stages. Prime Video has an indicted. I'm just gonna go with it. Indicted which one is supposed to premiere first, but the mystery will be solved as more talent joins the projects. Like maybe an actress would be great. When I first saw the name Phoebe Waller-Bridge attached to a project with Tomb Raider, I instantly thought that they meant that she was going to be the next Tomb Raider, and I was like, no. I'm like, somebody watched Fleabag and we're like, oh my god, she's British, she should be Lara, and I'm like, no.
I'm British. Should I be Lara?
No.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, could you think you can pull off one of those dresses?
I can definitely pull it off.
So as we know, the last Lara to see the big screen was March 14th, 2018, was with Alicia Vikander, just a few weeks before Avengers Infinity War took control of the worldwide box office. After earning $274 million at the global box office, the movie performed modestly, but the pandemic and a very complicated development process prevented the sequel to enter production. So they were originally planning a sequel to the Alicia Vikander 2018 movie, which obviously didn't happen yet. Megan McDonnell's first major role in writing a story set in the MCU was when she was a staff writer in WandaVision, the first TV series the franchise released on Disney Plus, which released in 2021. I'm not a Marvel fan, so I honestly can't say. I don't know. I heard mixed things about WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No bueno.
No.
No bueno.
I didn't. I thought it was some girl named Wanda who had visions about Marvel people.
That
I don't know.
would have been a better.
Yeah,
thing.
there you go. That's what it is now. She then returned to the franchise to pen The Marvels alongside director Nia DaCosta and Elisa
God,
Karasik.
there's no hope.
With a varying degree of success in these high-profile female-led projects. It's understandable why Prime Video chose McDonnell. I thought these were I don't know. I thought these are big projects.
They're big. A lot of money went into them.
MG Universe.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
basically so the fucking the property is in the hands of woke writers is basically what that means.
Yeah. Enjoy, Jazz.
So Lara's gonna be black.
She's fucked.
Okay.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised at all.
She's gonna be a man.
She's gonna be a black man,
Alec,
and she's gonna be in winter gear from head to toe, no skin whatsoever.
Alec, go to the casting. I swear to God, casting call.
And her two guns are gonna auto track males only. Like she can shoot anywhere, and the bullets will just go to men.
Yeah, the problem is I'm white, so that's me out.
Yeah, but you're gay, so you're
you're safe.
No, not even nowadays. Yeah, it's bad.
I don't know.
So I could sense that Chaz was getting excited, and then it's like when she started saying the things previously worked, I was like, oh no, this isn't good.
That's all the news I have.
Wow.
All right.
I had two things I just going to go through real quick. Nothing too major. I guess Mark Hamill's not going to be voicing Joker anymore after Kevin Conroy, who used to voice Batman, passed away. Now that he's not around, he's no longer interested in doing Joker, which is really sad to see because he's one of the most iconic Jokers, just overall, even including the movies and every iteration of Batman. So the fact that he's done with that role is really kind of the end of an era. Sad to see. And then Silent Hill 2 remake developer is, I guess, getting a lot of flack about not saying anything about the Silent Hill 2 remake since they revealed it over a year ago at this point. They're getting hit up on social media by fans demanding, like, what the fuck is going on? It's been a year. We haven't even seen a screenshot or anything, no information. And they responded by basically just focusing all the blame over at Konami. So they're like, hey, we're just the developers, we don't handle the marketing. If you want to complain to somebody, basically complain to Konami because we can't do anything. But yeah, that's kind of a shitty position to be in because, literally, they're making it, but they have no control. They're not publishing, so they can't say shit even if they wanted to. But since they're the face of the rebirth of the game, everyone's focusing their hatred on them, which is kind of fucked up. But yeah, it is concerning too that it has been over a year and we've seen and heard nothing, not even like a screenshot or anything. I wonder too if maybe this has something to do with that. We talked about that whole, leaking of Pyramid Head and, you play as Pyramid Head, that DLC or whatever the fuck it was going to be, whether that was real or not. The fact that we haven't heard anything at all, I wonder if maybe they were going to say something and then they're like, oh, fuck, we can't show what we have. People are pissed about this. And that might have put them in a situation, but who knows? It is kind of weird that it's been so long and we haven't seen shit. It's not unheard of. Capcom revealed Resident Evil 2 remake and they didn't even show anything. They did that, we do it. And then it was like 2 years later before we saw anything. So
we did it.
It could mean nothing. It could mean something.
Those liars.
You don't know. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, that was the news, and now it's time for something dumb.
Uh-oh.
Jazz, seriously. Control your bowels, woman.
I'm sorry, I had Dr. Pepper.
So, I was, scrolling through the internet one day. I was bored, horny, stuff like that. And I come across this. So, in this plaque attack, yeah. So, plaque attack is for the Atari 2600, right? And I was just like, well, okay, let's look this up because I was curious at this point. My interest in this thing is like, this is dumb, but I'm going to research it. So, Plaque Attack came out in February 1983, so it's now 40 years old. Can you believe it? And according to the internet, it's an action game by game designer Steve Cartwright, who was also behind such game titles as Barnstorming, Mega Mania, Sequest, and Hacker. Never heard of these games and never played any of these. According to Steve, the game was designed to help educate people on good dental habits. Why did no one tell me about this game before? Anyway, it's essentially a Space Invaders game where you have to shoot down food and protect your teeth. You keep going until your teeth are destroyed. Which is like, okay, kind of productive, but all right.
You could never win.
From August through to mid-November in 1983, a mail-in rebate program ran in newspaper advertisements to cross-promote Aqua and Plaque Attack. The ad offered a $3.15 savings in the form of a instant 15-cent credit for any size Aqua Fresh toothpaste and $3 rebate from Activision after sending in Acrofresh and Plaque Attack proof of purchases.
Wow.
Yeah, who's doing any of that shit back in even fucking the 80s?
What a deal.
I know.
What the fuck is this?
Well, we're gonna watch the trailer if Sean got the
Oh
video
my
ready.
god.
Here we go.
Aw, think Tooth Fairies just leave quarters? Wrong. I need Plaque Attack by Activision for the Atari 2600. Your pearly whites face an onslaught of flying junk food. Holy rollers, it's intense. But you've got laser action toothpaste. One more for the Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy?
I'm just a TV repairman. Repair woman. Repair fairy. Plaque Attack. Another zany idea from Steve Cartwright for Activision.
Here's the best.
They put more
Cheap.
thought in their commercials back
I know
then
than the
they do
game.
now, like...
Well, yeah, that too.
I mean, they had to try to sell the fucking game.
It's funny that was the exact same thing that I thought of. It's like they cared so much more back then about, you know, advertising, and I mean, I guess you kind of had to, because like there's not a whole lot they could do with the actual game, so they had to like build a culture around the idea of the game. But it's interesting to see, like, back then compared to now, like they don't give a shit about, you know, anything.
I think like the last like actual advertisement I've seen for a video game like nowadays is like when Resident Evil 5 came out, and they were showing that it's co-op, and like I think you had Robin Williams, I think, was playing, and he's like dying or something. It was I think it was that one, and then he's like, oh no, and then like his daughter comes in and like helps him, and then it's like co-op. I think that's what the commercial was. I think it was Robin Williams and his daughter.
I know he did a commercial with his daughter for Zelda.
Was it Zelda?
But I don't know. I don't think
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't see anything for Resident
I
Evil
thought
5.
it was
like
Resident Evil
that.
5.
It could exist. I've just never seen it. And I do
don't know.
know there is that commercial for Zelda, because he loved Zelda.
Because his daughter's name is Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Well, players who played the Plaque Attack, for those who scored more than 35,000 points, you could send a screenshot of their accomplishments to Activision to receive a no plaque pack patch and a congratulatory letter.
Wow.
And
Wow.
yeah, it's just like, this is so dumb. Like, who the fuck did this?
Plaque
Who
Attack
thought
by
this-
Activision.
That
Who
patch is
thought-
probably worth like $1 million at this point.
I mean, yeah, like I did get an image of the thing, but I wasn't allowed to put it because like you would have to attribute it. I was like, I'm not gonna even fucking put that. I'm like, nah. But I was just like, why do people come up with crap games? And it's not even just now; it's even back then.
Yeah. At least back then, though, they had more of an excuse because the limitations were so great. Now, like the ability to make something good is way more accessible. Like the tools are easier to use. There's more that you can do. So like there's less of an excuse to make a shitty product these days. And especially because like the ability to make so much money now is there. Like there's no reason, you can get such a high return on making a quality item at this point because the audience is so big. Like there's just no excuse.
So the last thing I wanted to thing out is I found a copy of this masterpiece of gaming, right, on eBay, and guess how much they're asking for it?
Oh boy.
I don't know, but people are selling the patch for $270, so the
Yep,
game is
see?
probably $1,000.
I knew it.
It's not 1,000. It's still for £37, right?
Oh wow.
So if you're looking for a Christmas present for someone that wants nothing, literally get them this, because it's gonna be fucking nothing.
I should get that for my sister's boyfriend because he never wants anything.
There you
Get
go.
I'm like, you wanted nothing. Here's nothing.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Give them the gift of an old retro game for a console they probably never even heard of.
Perfect.
And this has been a public service announcement for the broadcast.
Brush your teeth.
All right. Yeah. So, on to some games, shall we?
Which one?
Let's do I Spy, and then we'll do Just a Game, and then we'll do Water Mentality.
Nope.
I Spy.
Wait.
Do you not? Okay, it's game time. Do you not have okay, it's game time?
No, because I don't have Soundpad anymore.
What? Why?
Because my laptop's been a dick.
Do I have okay, it's game time?
No, probably not.
Wow.
We haven't had OKs, for like months now, so
Have you not? Did you never send it to me?
probably not.
What the fuck, Alec?
I can send it to you after. It's fine.
Well, you should
Wow.
do your fucking job.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bitch.
I Spy.
Wha- okay. Oh shit. Hold on. It's coming.
Oh man, things you should say.
That's,
All right.
that's-
I Spy a game beginning with dot dot dot. In
Lee
this
did
game,
it. Lee did it for us.
all you have to do is use the images clues to tell me what the name of the video game is. All right. So we have played this before, but I thought I'd explain it a little bit. So it's a 2-worded game. Talk it out.
Do you know
Earthworm
what
Jim.
the middle? Yep.
For fuck's sake,
Yep.
guys. See, this is why.
Wait.
Okay, why is it Earthworm Jim?
Oh, because the first four are eart.
Eart. Yeah. I was looking at the other one, Juliet.
and
I
the-
couldn't tell what the middle one was, and then Mike Tyson. I thought it was Jam. But
No,
yeah.
so the middle one is of the Indigo Plateau on Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I never would have got that.
All right, let's go for it for people at home then. So I Spy is E, Excella, Resident Evil 5. A, Ash, Evil Dead. R, Rebecca. T for Tank from Left 4 Dead. Harry Mason. So H. Wednesday Adams from Adams Family Mansion
I
Mayhem.
thought that was a spoon. Jesus Christ. All right.
Otto from The Simpsons, Hit and Run. Randy Orton from WWE SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. M is Metal Man from Mega Man. And last one, Juliet from Chainsaw Lollipop Massacre. Indigo Plateau from Pokemon. And Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Mike.
Mike.
All right, now Jazz's game. We quickly come up with the answers before she even played them.
I just listen. I fucking love that game, and I've been trying to find it on the SNES because I used to love playing Earthworm Jim. Such a good game. Such a good
Such
show.
a groovy guy.
Remember. I don't have the audio for that either. I was doing reverse and remember sounds because I don't.
I know what you were trying to do.
You know what?
Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
So
that's that one.
you know the rules. I only have 5 of them because apparently that's the number we go for. These might be a little hard. Some might be a little easy. One's probably going to be impossible. But anyways,
Oh boy.
yeah, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know if it needs to go higher or lower. I turned it up a little bit from the fart sound. So, all right, here we go. It's number 1.
Ready before.
Yeah.
Just really wanted to put that one there.
That's good.
Gee, I wonder what game is that?
Oh, gee whiz. I don't know.
It's Resident Evil 4 remake, obviously.
Yeah, remake. Clearly.
But what part?
Oh,
Get
fuck.
fucked.
They're in the castle.
Oh, is it where the where the two monks are riding the drill thing?
Wow.
That drill thing has a name.
Dick.
Her name is Ashley. It's in the I think that is a castle. It's the fucking part in the remake that took me forever. It's not actually from the remake. I think this is from the original, but I don't know. The whining is just as annoying in both versions. The clip that I got this from is actually just called Ashley being annoying for a whole minute for 10 minutes. But this is the part where you have to Ashley is running the cranks on both sides and you have to shoot the guys to stop her from picking her up.
Yeah.
Mm.
And when I did it and I played the remake on I played it on the hardest difficulty my first run through, and I had like no ammo. I don't know if you remember watching me play, but I had like no ammo. So this is it in forward. Lullaby for Sean.
I'm triggered.
Yeah, you both got it.
Fucking bitch.
All right, it's going for number two. Number two.
Hey, you want what's it? How are you?
Fark van ik aan het naar
Het varkelijk. Waar is dat? Hallo, heel is niet.
What?
Oh,
I guess do it again.
Hey, you want what's it? How are you?
Fark van ik aan het naar
Het varkelijk. Waar is dat? Hallo, heel is niet.
I have no idea. None of that sounds familiar.
Music sounds like really serious, so it must be Bomberman, right?
Yeah. Bomberman Act Zero.
Bomberman.
I'm gonna guess it's something from one of the Batman games. So Arkham Knight.
Okay, Alex guesses Arkham Knight.
I don't think I have one. It doesn't like I don't recognize any of it. Like it doesn't even remind me of anything.
Black
Black
Attack.
Attack. The sequel.
The advert. See, we called it the advert.
Do it one more time.
Hey, you want what's it? How are you?
Fark van ik aan het naar
Het varkelijk. Waar is dat? Hallo, heel is niet.
I have no idea. I got nothing. Batman.
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 It's gonna be something like fucking Horizon or something, isn't it?
Lee said Dark Side Chronicles.
Am I playing forward?
Yeah.
Something I quote a lot.
You can do it, Laura.
Nah.
After all, you're a Croft.
I don't think I'm that kind of Croft.
Sure you are. You just don't know it yet.
Dramatic.
Grr.
I had to leave the dramatic part after. Yeah. It's because when I quote it, I say it's stupid. I was going, I don't that kind of craft the whole.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Yeah, 1 point for me. All right, number 3.
Easier, ja, ja. Goed, zo veel ontschoffenen.
Yes, was.
Easier, verstehen. Making it through doing it.
Down from the shimmer. Fish bestämt sig för no wolf.
Initiates the little shimmer. Yes.
Alright, no. Says that fish just nigga on. Her number fit again.
Slåsseri med fyra människor med mig. Nej, så då kör jag. Därför man är så där.
Halo something.
Yeah, maybe. One more.
Easier, ja, ja. Goed, zo veel ontschoffenen.
Yes, was.
Easier, verstehen. Making it through doing it.
Down from the shimmer. Fish bestämt sig för no wolf.
Initiates the little shimmer. Yes.
Alright, no. Says that fish just nigga on. Her number fit again.
Slåsseri med fyra människor med mig. Nej, så då kör jag. Därför man är så där.
No, I'm sticking with Halo.
Yeah, that sounds very much like Halo. I'm gonna say Halo 2.
I'll go with Halo 1 then. Just be different.
Wow. I actually don't remember what game this is from. But give me 1 sec.
Wow.
I did the reverse. Let me do the remember.
It's terrible.
Okay. Who said which one? Who said what?
I said 2.
I said 1.
Okay. Here we go. Forward.
Cairo, this is an Amberclad. The carrier shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So, stay here.
Unfortunately for us both, I like crazy.
That
Sorry,
could be
Alex.
3, but is it 2?
It's
Okay.
2.
I mean, I'm still going to give myself a point because
Yeah.
I came up Halo. So
Me,
yeah.
inside your head, now. That was like my favorite Cortana moment. Just like, I like crazy.
Hey.
She's such a good Cortana. Well, she was the only Cortana, but like
What?
Jen Taylor, I was gonna say she's such a good voice actress, but she was a good Cortana.
She's a good one.
All right, number 4. Okay. Listen, I listened to this thing backwards. It's fucking amazing. All right, here we go.
Jeg kan ikke være med på udspil med her. Hvor er det så på i fui?
It's so quiet.
Now you.
It literally sounds so like I keep saying bipolar because it's just like it's like blah, 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 blah. It went quiet. I turned it all the way up. I was worried about the bam part, so I'll play it again. Hang on.
Jeg kan ikke være med på udspil
Rip headphones.
Hvor er det så på i fui?
Now you.
So I'm thinking it has to be a machinima with the like swear word bleeped in.
Right.
It might be one of our like mini like challenges, something or other. I'm thinking it's a Star Trek one.
Mm.
I'm trying to think who would. Well, no, because it was down to me and you that did the Star Trek one, didn't we? Because it was just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's yours then.
It could be.
Yeah. Don't ask me what the name of the fucking thing was.
I don't even remember, like 40, 42 or start. I don't remember. Yeah, I think that's probably the best guess. I can't think of what else it would be. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it forward. You guys are saying the machinima?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess we're wrong. Uh-oh.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leon.
Let's go fuck together. Oh, that's it.
Let's go together again.
Oh, yeah.
Sometime.
Sometime.
Love to.
It's their own fucking machinima.
Bastard!
You feel better now? I hope you do after blowing everything up.
Yeah. I don't know like what voices you recognize from a machinima in there, but if you get a machinima with Laura Bailey and friggin' Matt Mercer in it and friggin' Allison Court, can you please call me next time?
You don't remember
Oh,
that
and
one?
Crispin Freeman. Sorry, and Crispin
Yeah.
Freeman.
Such a good cast.
Star Trek machinima with Outcast. All right, and the final
It was
one.
just a bleep thing.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, the final one. This one might be a little loud, but I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one is not video game related. Well, it sort of is, but yeah.
Helpful.
But not.
Okay. The fuck?
Is it
Fuck,
Resident
Jazz?
Evil Director's Cut?
No.
What the fuck is
It's,
that?
okay, so it sounds like some fucking marching band fucking shit. And I'm trying to think. You did say it wasn't video game related.
Oh
didn't
no,
you?
this is straight up a troll because I had nothing.
So is it the Canadian fucking
The Canadian anthem?
No.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is it what Lee said? WW.
No. Oh god.
Well,
I was starting to think maybe it was that fucking Russian president is like they had a meme of it and it gets bigger every time he takes a corner.
It sounded fucking demonic backwards, but it was so funny. I was almost start crying laughing. Oh. I'm not even gonna make you scratch your head too much.
Yeah, okay, reveal.
This is the national anthem of Tunisia.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just because that's what you told me to look up, you motherfucker. Next time I ask you for help, don't expect me not to be literal.
Next time, don't ask me for help.
Yeah, I know. See, I should have known better than to ask for help, but you should have known better than to be an asshole. Just kidding. Alec, no. No. And we're done with the game. Reverse and remember. It's never going to happen again.
I hope you enjoyed.
I hope you enjoyed the last podcast ever as Alec just demonetized us for life.
Oh, you did that earlier with the fucking Jurassic Park shit.
See, we don't even have to explain the Tunisia thing because he does it on the podcast, so everyone has been here to witness.
It's true.
Why call it Tunisia a fucking mouse pad? So...
Yeah, also Ghost of Tunisia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the final thing, ward mentality.
I'm gonna have ward mentality after this.
All right, I'm gonna zoom in. Right. Okay, question 1. Name a character from Resident Evil franchise that Leon should have a relationship instead of Ada Wong.
Kendo.
Sherry.
Wow.
In 1998.
Yeah.
What? Whoa.
Sherry, baby, Sherry.
I'm calling the police. Oh, wait.
Won't you grow up
No.
tonight?
No, Lee, no.
Elena Harper.
Lee, no.
Chris Redfield, so you can finally get the Chrissy there.
Hunk, because he's such a hunk.
No, Kendo. Kendo. See, if Diz was here, she'd back me up.
But Diz isn't here.
I know, so I have no backup. Stop!
Wow, you're trolling yourself.
No, it was an accident. Oh, you know who Leon should have a relationship with? 100% Angela Miller.
No. Right.
What?
Question 2.
Angela.
When there is a game you want, do you generally pre-order, buy it when it's released, or wait for it to become cheaper during a sale?
Yes. All of those. It just depends.
Sean does all of them. He pre-orders it, but he doesn't open that one. So when it comes out, he buys it. And then when it's cheap, he buys it cheap so that he can play the cheap one. But then like he has the other two.
That does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes is my answer.
I will only pre-order stuff that I know I'm going to like. So, like with the Metal Gear things, like I know I'm gonna like that, so I pre-order that.
Yeah, Sam.
Lee said that he pre-orders
to get himself a nice bonus.
A nice bonus.
Jazz, read question 3.
Name a publisher you wouldn't want to publishing a game you developed.
Capcom.
EA.
Oh yeah. Titus.
Titus.
Activision.
Fucking Activision.
LJN.
Konami.
Now bring LJN back. We need them. Their redemption arc.
Konami.
Oh shit. That's the winner.
All right. Question 4, Jazz.
If you were to go on a crime spree, which character would you set up to take the fall for your crimes?
Sherry. Ashley. Sherry.
I mean, if you
she's dating a cop, so
yeah, she can get out of it.
Chris.
You really don't like Chris, do you?
No.
No, we're so
Don't
sincere.
set up Stevie's dead.
I don't know. I mean, I'm the type of person that wants to get nailed for crimes that I did commit. So
Yeah, because you want to go to jail.
yeah, no. Myself.
Ash from Pokemon.
Right, question 5. Sure.
Well, would you have a speaking role for an animal character like a Aponia, Legend of
Epona.
Zelda, or Shadow, Dead to Rights, if you were to make a machinima? I mean, I already did that with the dogs in RE4, so probably.
I voice a T-Rex and a few other dinosaurs.
I got speaking chickens coming up in a project.
Speaking cocks. Yeah.
I make Alec talk in my machinimas, and he's a dick.
What?
Yeah. Have I voiced any other things?
I've never voiced anything. I think that's not a person. Have
You
I?
were the Scorpino.
Oh yeah. It wasn't talking though.
Yeah.
Just
True.
sounds.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
think
speaking roles.
I can't remember what the fucking guy's name is. Like the fly bird thing from Devil May Cry 1.
Mm.
I can't. Yeah, I voiced him for one of Dante's.
Oh
projects.
no, I was the Hydra in Shoot My Hit Points. Or I
Oh,
was one
yeah,
of the
there you go.
heads. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not an animal.
Question 6, Sean.
Past or present, name a Wardcast game you want to play again. I mean, I want to bring back the Machinima Challenge. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, we can definitely do that again. I mean, we should do it like for a Christmas thing. It's like we have to come up with something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're doing that then. I really liked the one of Jazz's games. Not Jetboardy. Although I do like that one.
Yeah, Jetboardy's fun.
Who's that motherfucker?
Yeah, that one's really good. And then there was silence.
She don't want to do it.
What about you, Jazz?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, games are fun. Yeah. Yeah. Games. I don't know. We've had so many I can't remember.
All right. I can't fucking even begin to read the question 7, so you guys do it for me.
Which one of these children would you adopt? Sherry Birkin.
Fucking Leon, stop.
Resident Evil 2. Bowser Jr. from Super Mario Sunshine. Sonny Emmerich from Metal Gear Solid 4. Got Peak.
Gopt.
Cheryl Mason from Silent Hill. Haruka Sawamura from Yakuza. And Alma Wade from Fiar.
I'm gonna go with Cheryl because then she'll run away and then I don't have to worry about her.
Same with Sherry.
pick the one that runs away.
Yeah. Sherry would fall in a sewer and then I just throw apples at her.
I would say Haruka, but I think she grows up to be a piece of shit.
They all do.
That's true.
You can correct her. You can make her better. Into a better piece of shit.
Actually, Sherry, because then she can grow up and have superpowers where whenever she gets hurt, she just heals and then I don't have to worry about shit.
Wow.
She gets a good like government job, so I don't have to like lend her money.
Mine gets reincarnated into some other woman, and then that's it.
And that's it.
No, but I'd say Sherry because, yeah, I don't know.
I'll say Alma because she just murders a bunch of people, and I support that. Support murder.
All right. Well,
Sorry, Barky, that's so scary.
that's the games. Should we kind of establish the Christmas cinema challenge?
Is that good at a high pitch voice there? Is your voice gonna go any higher? We keep talking about the machinima. You're gonna make your voice go any higher there, Alec?
Yeah, I'll have to. I don't even know if I can until I fix my computer, because the last time I tried to edit the unboxing video, I was having trouble. But suppose that I can. We have to pick something that we all have access to.
Well, what if this occasion we freestyle it, so any of us can choose any games that we want?
Sure.
And the theme is Christmas theme.
Sure. Do we want to do the random theme thing, like in addition to Christmas, or just do Christmas?
We could do the random thing. I'm sure if Carmen, we can give Carmen some words as well. Yeah, you can join in. Right. Random up some shit, Sean.
What?
I don't want to use Dead Rising.
Well, this is a free pass. You can use anything that you have.
Okay. Just Lee suggested Dead Rising, and I have Dead Rising 2, and I don't really want to use that.
I don't wanna.
Yeah. Plus, Dead Rising's been used for Machinima already.
It's true.
Has it?
What?
Wow.
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 Oh, you mean a funny one?
I'm not a
wow. How dare you?
Where's episode 2, bitch?
It got canceled apparently because it was so bad. So fuck you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Half the staff at the ward was fired, so
this has been episode 215. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoy the podcast or any of the content at The Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can also support us through patreon.com/thewordproductions to get exclusive content. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Get fucked. Oh. I hate you, Joe.